3, 2, 1, go. Eternal League, Playday 3, game number 4, Bany versus Uranus on Terenas stand, double Knight of Mirror here, and Uranus plants an Engine of War right in the base of Bany.
And yeah, this is what I like to see, something differing from the standard metagame, and I don't know if did you say it yet? It's a Potom. It's a priestess of the Moonlands, so it's gonna be Huntresses. Very nice to see. Yeah. Probably Huntresses anyways.
What? What was the last thing you said?
I said it's gonna be probably Huntresses.
Yeah, I
anyways.
think it's gonna be Huntresses for sure.
And our friend from Internal League just said in chat that Bany beat Lucifer.
Yes, at the first Playday.
So that's a big surprise, big upset. Maybe he's gonna be able to show off his skill here again. As the Potom comes in for harassment. Demon Hunter, of course, already level 2 with the infamous Ancient of War creep here on Terenas stand. Very easy to do.
Okay, the Ancient of War for Uranus is ready, attacking the Moonwell so far. I shouldn't lose that, but I think that won't be a problem. Demon Hunter chasing the Potom around. And of course it takes some time to build the first Huntresses, because he needs the Huntress Hall and of course 2 more Engines of War. He buys some time planting that AOW here in the enemy's base, but of course in the meantime he can't creep or do anything else about it.
But look how low on lumber Bany is, and he's losing more and more lumber because he has to repair this Moonwell. So this is going to delay his tech so much. If he wants to tag, which normally he should do. Because mass tier 1 you're probably gonna lose against the Priestess of the Moon.
He wants the Dryads.
Yeah. And a second hero. Probably, I don't know, Beastmaster maybe. I don't even know what you play against this. Naga would also be not
Naga would be good, Panda would be okay.
I think even Keeper would be good. Lots of good options.
As Night Elf always has. Or most of the times at least. So let's take a look here. The first 2 Huntress running around the map, and more Huntress coming. So this mass Huntress push will be at its full potential in the next couple of minutes. And of course he wants to pressure down his opponent very early on before he reaches tier 3 or 2.
And we saw very, very early Hunter's Hall from Bany. That's why he's already getting an Ancient Protector in the back of his base. And that's, of course, an amazing defensive utility building against the Huntress push. Static defense, as Jaws always calls it.
Yeah. Well, the tree is not that static, but still. You know, because you can walk around and stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
But especially since the main is pretty well walled off, it's very nice to have an Ancient Protector in addition. So I think Bany is doing a good job keeping the hero and the units away from the base, just dealing with a DH at the moment.
Yep. Now he's surrounded though, but it's actually not that bad. He can deal a little bit of damage on the Potom, but she shadow melts. And now the Ancient Protector has fallen. Team Hunter gets back to full HP, and he already has a Glaive Thrower in position and an Ancient Protector. I don't know how Uranus is supposed to do this.
Perfect preparation from Bany. And yeah, we'll see more and more Huntress coming. No tech at all. He'll just try to push down his opponent now with 50 food of Huntress. But of course, if he would be able to get a level 3 Potom, it would be nice for him. But
yeah, but level 3 is just going to take too long. He can't afford to wait for that long. Otherwise, there will be Huntresses and second hero and level 3 Demon Hunter probably. Don't think he has the time.
But yeah, tier 2 for Bany is reached, and he's building more Glaive Throws at the moment. No lores so far, no Edge of the Wind, and no second hero. And he's creeping this natural expansion alone with his DH, just the item carrying creep. In the meantime, the Potom is going for the big Goblin Merchant spot.
So he is going to go for level 3, as you said. I think this opens up a big timing for Bany here to get even more prepared, but alright, he's gonna try to get the level 2 aura. And he's gonna get it once he fills the finishes the knolls there to the left. But his hunters are pretty hurt, I guess he can heal him up at the Moonwells, but for that he will have to run back to them again, costs even more time.
Yeah, of course he has no staff, and there's no tier 2. But Bany is wasting time at the moment, I guess. He's doing pretty much nothing.
And he's very afraid, he's just staying inside his base. Spends all of his monies on glaive throwers. He's not even using it for tier 2 hero, a second hero I mean. I think that's a big mistake. I think he should definitely get a second hero. Now first Ancient of Lore coming up in the back of his base. But still, with those 4 glaive throwers, soon with the Vorpal Blades upgrade, I didn't even know the name of that upgrade, haven't seen it in so long. I don't see how he can break this. Really don't.
But Uranus is countering with glaive throwers himself.
Okay, that's of course a possibility. Yeah. Just kill the opponent glaive throwers. Probably get a Zeppelin with it.
That would be huge. You remember, I don't know, who was it?
And there's a Zeppelin.
Czech versus Moon, I guess. At the Extreme Masters in 2009. I think it was the opening match, or one of the opening matches.
Yeah, those Koreans with their Zeppelin micro, man, it's always a treat to watch. Also very good for the bottom, by the way, if she tanks a few shots from the Demon Hunter, which is not too likely, because she will have so many huntresses blocking in front.
The Priestess, of course, a very nice damage dealer herself. Plus 12 damage now with the Aura and the Claw, plus the damage of the Fire Orb.
And we have double Zeppelin, look at this.
Nice.
Very fun to see. The Vorpal Blade upgrades of Bany's glaive throwers is not ready yet though. We have 1-0 upgrade of course for Uranus, killing 2 archers very early on. Now, only now is coming the Demon Hunter, pretty late though, I gotta say. And here we see it, loading in, loading out. But he already lost 1 glaive thrower. And yeah, this is all about using your glaive throwers perfectly. And if you do it perfectly, you can dodge the incoming glaives, but that is very difficult.
I don't think we see that here. This might take some weeks of practice for the Koreans to come back into to get the feel of the Zeppelin micro again. But oh, big mistake here by Bany. He forgets about the glaive throws, losing 2.
And more towers are coming. Now we have the first Druid of the Claw, but he's not even adept, so he's absolutely useless. And he only has 1 glaive thrower remaining. He was not well enough on top of the micro with the Zeppelin there. He took too much damage with his glaives. Now there are huntresses inside his base, and the Ancient Protector has already been killed, which is of course easy with 4 glaive throwers. Now Uranus is going in for the kill, saves the bear, oh my god, on like 10 HP. But now he may be in too far, and this Tree of Ages, man, he's actually hitting quite heavy.
That's absolutely correct. Uranus losing maybe the final glaive thrower. Yep, there it is. But almost level 4 on the Priest, just almost level 4 on the Demon Hunter. 2 Hunters very, very low here. Still 1 glaive thrower for Bany. He needs to produce though. He has no Engine of War anymore. He needs some, I don't know, Dryads or something. He needs at least something. Or else. Oh, there's a Zapper! There's a Zapper! And he is killing the Ancient Protector. Nice move, but the Demon Hunter in problems now. Potion of Healing used, and he's safe for now. But the Moonwells, of course, all empty. Finally, Rejuvenation here from the Druid of the Claw applied to the Demon Hunter, so he will have level 4 very, very soon. Healing up now in the Zeppelin. I think that's his comfort zone so far.
Yeah, and Uranus can do absolutely nothing about the Zeppelin. He can shoot it with a bottom like 20 times, or maybe more like 40 times until it's dead. But he can't waste that damage output. And the Reju is so strong at the moment. Nice dispel though with the Wisp right there, cancelling the healing, but now level 4 Demon Hunter already, and only 4 Huntresses remaining, man. This is not what is considered to be a mass push. Only 3 Huntresses now. This is dwindling second after second.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter, of course, the MVP, and the Druid of the Claw, these 2 buddies winning the game for Bany so far, but we don't know. We have seen a lot of stuff in Warcraft, so never say never. Maybe a Starfall could turn things around, but that's a long way, of course. Yeah, the level 2 evasion is so great for Bany at the moment. He just evades so many shots. And Uranus is doing nothing productive at the moment. He's not killing anything, he's just doing random damage to some buildings. And I think he lost his timing.
And he's coming with more Huntresses, but now the Huntresses are fighting solo and they're not even being microed soon enough to be saved. So Uranus not looking the strongest here, honestly. And he's just... Alright, now he uses the Zeppelin, finally. But also, so does Bany.
Nice.
Everything is low inside the Zeppelin. That's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And now he can unload bit after bit. But this Demon Hunter, man, he's starting to look unbeatable.
Yeah, we saw him reaching level 4 in just a minute ago. Now he's level 5 already. I think he
And the
needs...
solo XP of all these Huntresses, man, it's adding up.
Yeah, with level 2, of course. With the tier 2, you get bonus experience, of course. That leaks Uranus.
Another rejuvenation, and I think with those 2 Moonwells also being able to heal, I think this may just be curtains for this push at the very least.
One Demon Hunter to rule them all.
Yeah, we've seen it many times.
Yeah.
And it holds true here again.
Yeah, that's the big problem of the Mass Huntress tactics. If you lose your time window, it's closed like forever. You can't keep up with attack, you can't keep up with the hero levels of your opponent, so it's all lost.
And now also an Ancient Protector, a new one, has been has found its way into the base of Bany and is repelling that Zeppelin. So no more Huntress Micro inside the opponent base for Uranus. And yeah, now, I don't know. I think he has to try to expand. He can't kill him anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, but there's no free expansion, right? So you would need some time to creep it.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe try to contain and harass Bany for as long as possible until your expo is up. It's gonna be very, very tough though, no matter what he does.
Yeah, there's level... there's the tier 3 now for Bany, there's the second Engine of Lore. There will be a level 6 Demon Hunter very, very soon with that experience boost that you get if you play single hero on tier 3. So this is gonna be hard. At least there's almost 50 food again for Uranus.
But the Demon Hunter is at least worth like 10, maybe 15.
Yeah, that's true. He even has an Orb of Venom right now, so even more damage here.
And the bears are now master, which doesn't make things easier, not at all. And now it is Bany's time to go on the aggressive, to push, pressure his opponent in that guy's base. And Demon is actually getting pretty low here, I do have to say. Where's the Zeppelin? Where is that saving utility flying thing?
There it is.
It's coming in now, and yeah, he's not gonna lose anything here. Well, wait a minute, did he lose a bear? Is that a bear corpse? I think that's a bear corpse. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, the bottom is of course keeping Uranus
nice
in this
move.
game.
You saw that?
Yeah, he staffed himself.
He did the staff trick with the Zeppelin.
So the Koreans still know how to do fancy Zeppelin stuff. That's absolutely great. That's what we want to see from them.
He was kind of sloppy with the macro though. He forgot the 50 supply Moonwell for way too long. But I don't think it's gonna stop him.
Nope, me neither. This could be the final push.
Look at this. The base, there's a glaive thrower drop coming.
Ooh, nice. Right to the Ancient Protector. Maybe he should have gone for the Entangled Gold Mine. Just to kill it for a bit, to get some mining time.
Yeah, he tried to go for it. It's down one third. But the Demon Hunter, of course, staffing back there.
Yeah, but he switched to the AP pretty...
Yeah, of course, when you're standing right next to the gold mine, you can't attack it, so it's not that easy. And now the AP is in position to fire at the glaive throwers. I like the splitting though of Uranus. He's forcing the Demon Hunter to be back here. In the meantime, he's pressuring with the Hunts in the front, and now he's probably again going to drop with the... Nope, the Glaive Throwers are joining the battle, the main battle. But it's only 4 bears. This Moonwell, man, it may actually cost him, but there's so much healing here. And the Demon Hunter, he's not being touched at all, and these bears are damn tanky. Scroll of Healing now being used by Uranus. Healing up again, maybe now killing the first bear. No! He is not. It would have been the second, by the way. It gets staffed home, gets splattered to pieces, though, by the Glaive Thrower. Maybe we'll kill another one. Now onto the Demon Hunter we go, but my god, he is so tanky, evading everything. But Uranus is not microing. Do you see this?
Yeah, he's
not microing the Hunts at all. It's really lazy.
And now there's the Shredder doing tremendous damage to the Huntress as well. So yeah, there is a Metamorphosis Demon Hunter in no time. 3 Hunters about to fall. 1, 2, and... No! 3. GG! And yeah, pretty strong performance again by Bany.
Yeah. What's his name again? Uranus going for a timing push there. Maybe thinking he is the inferior player, needing to go for such a timing push. And Bany, I almost thought he was too careful there, too cautious, investing too much into defense. But it was just barely enough, man. He made the right calls. And once he held that first dangerous push, it was pretty much just smooth sailing. Very impressive play.